Hey guys, and welcome. Just a quick note, if you'd like this video, please watch to the very end for a special message on how you can help this channel grow. So here we have another pair of abused iMacs, similar to the previous video where I restored a Bondi iMac. These were actually acquired at the same time as the Blueberry and Bondi, but were later generation slot load models. Apple calls this color Indigo, and initially released it with a 350 MHz PowerPC 750 CPU in the summer of 2000. This unit here is a later release featuring a blazing fast 400 MHz PowerPC 750 CPU, 64 MB of RAM, and 10 GB hard drive, released in early 2001. If you thought the previous video showed rough and abused computers, this Indigo was significantly worse. The chassis of the Indigo was broken in multiple places and irreparable, and there were even cracks in the blue shell. The Indigo also showed no signs of life. Since the Blueberry needed to be fully disassembled, it was decided to restore it as an Indigo for two reasons. One, the Indigo has a very aesthetically pleasing translucency, which provides an excellent view of the internals. Two, the Indigo has a VGA port, which will be highly beneficial for screen captures in future projects. Both computers needed an initial cleaning. A wipe down with a rag and some multi-purpose cleaner did the trick. I did try swapping the main logic board and PSU between the Blueberry slot load and the Indigo to try to determine which was faulty. I couldn't manage to get the original Indigo guts to power up in its original housing. This leads me to believe the issue must lie with the analog board, which was the only thing not swapped out. After the full teardown, the plastics could thoroughly be cleaned with multi-purpose cleaner, and the dust blown out with compressed air. After cleaning and repairs, the computer would be reassembled. I did opt to leave the Blueberry speakers, since removing them from the Indigo chassis caused the clips to break. At this point, I wasn't even 100% sure I wouldn't want to transition back to the Blueberry. I cannot confirm or deny whether this is foreshadowing. I do also recommend pulling the clock battery out whenever you have a vintage machine open. It may look fine, but these things could start leaking at any point and absolutely destroy the logic board. Many people replace them, but I don't. My opinion is that I'd rather set the clock each time I use a vintage machine rather than risk a battery blowout. Of course, if you're using a vintage machine daily or even weekly for some reason, you may prefer to opt for a new battery. To repair the shell, superglue was carefully used to rejoin the crack. The intent was that the crack should look only like a hairline mark. While the result was certainly acceptable given what I had to work with, it didn't turn out as perfect as I would have hoped. Buffing the Indigo shell had far better results than with the Bondi. The Indigo shell is completely translucent without any frosting like the Bondi had. This allowed to effectively grind down most of the top, very badly damaged layer. And there you have it. Once trash, now a reasonably nice looking collectible. Not mint by any stretch. The hairline cracks in the shell, although it came out pretty good, still bother me somewhat. Okay, now there's something I need to admit. After the restoration was complete, the system booted and was working perfectly. However, after running it for only 10 minutes, the hard disk started clicking and completely failed. The hard disk was not readable again after this point. So this brings me to an important question I have for you. I've acquired another Indigo iMac G3. This one looks like it was stored in a field somewhere, with a non-cracked blue shell. It was filled with dirt and ants. Yes, ants. So I have two options. One, the easy route. Install the non-cracked blue shell on the currently restored Indigo and replace the dead hard drive, then scrap this destroyed iMac. Or, option 2, the difficult route. Convert the currently restored Indigo back into its original Blueberry and do the impossible task of fully restoring this destroyed iMac into a beautifully working Indigo unit again. This would leave me with both a Blueberry and Indigo slot load iMac, which would be amazing. Comment below to tell me what I should do. I really love rescuing vintage hardware. I love restoring it, and I love sharing my experience with all of you. I want to get to the point of releasing videos weekly while maintaining or improving production quality. But I need your help. Each time you hit the like and subscribe or share the video with your friends, you're not only saying thanks to me, but you're also telling YouTube that this channel produces quality content, which in turn causes them to promote these videos and grows the channel. So I will make this commitment to you. If you guys help get this channel to 400 subscribers and this video to 20,000 views within 1 month of the upload date, I will commit to whichever restoration option is most highly voted in the comments, be that the easy route or the extremely difficult one. Also, please share in the comments what era and type of vintage computers you're most interested in. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.